At this time, I'd like to turn the program over to our second vice president, which will be the president-elect for 2014, Justin Bicey, who will let you know what's coming up for this following year.
Thanks, Greg. Sorry I didn't get the time memo. Casual Wednesday at Tom's Food Pride. Try to keep this short so we can get back outside, get back to work, and I would play golf this afternoon, but I think Mom's here to make sure I get back to this. It's my pleasure to be elected as the second vice president, president-elect for 2014. Like Greg, and as Greg mentioned, I began my term filling out a term for Kerry Thompson, and then got elected to the second vice president at the beginning of this year. I got on the board personally because Scott asked me and I said I was too busy, and then Scott asked me and I said I was too busy, and Scott asked me and I said I was too busy. And I could see that this was going to go on until I said yes. But before I said yes, I took a look at the mission statement and the strategic goals and a little more in-depth of what the Chamber actually does, and combined that with all of the events that it is a part of. It was something that I wanted to get involved in. I get to highlight some of the initiatives for the upcoming year. The big one is the Workshop, Live and Play, Keep It Local campaign. Whether it's through working in the area, employers providing jobs and employees choosing to work here, shopping locally and supporting our local area businesses who sport the logo in their advertising and on the windows, encouraging people to come and visit and partake in the many activities and events that Pope County has to offer, supporting and enjoying them yourself, or by saying thanks to those that are making a difference. And if you do live here, residing in the area and supporting our local economy through property taxes, or making donations to local area events, organizations, or causes, it's very important. So everyone and everything makes a difference, and we encourage you to look around the community and see who's supporting the Keep It Local campaign, and just remember to say thanks and to keep it local. I'd like to welcome the new members that have come on board since January 1st, 2012, which is Mike's Chem Dry, Red Horizon Equipment, Usborne Books and More, Glenwood Masons, Valley Lodge number 174, Minnewaska Chapter number 129, Order of the Eastern Star, Little Miss Ella's Boutique, L&M Sales of Glenwood, LLC, Waska Web, Highview Tree Service, Just for Kicks, Park Lane Jewelry, Paparazzi by Jen, Green Lawns, Nutcracker Cafe and Candy Ice Cream Shop, Jamboree Nails Independent Consultant, Minnewaska Dental. Since 2010, when the Chamber launched the Charter Membership Program, which offered low-cost website advertising exclusively for our members, published our annual members benefit coupon booklet, and expanded our Chamber benefits to include a 50% discount on the registration for the Expo, our membership has continued to grow for 3 solid years by nearly 25% each year. In today's economy, that says quite a bit. We're pleased to announce a new addition to the staff of an assistant director's position. She was at the front door. I think she tried to shake everybody's hand. I think she got just about everybody. She's in the back if she'd like to stand up. It's Kay Blowart. She grew up in the Cyrus area, formerly worked at the Pope County Courthouse, worked in Extension, has served as one of Montevideo's royal families during 2010 when her daughter was a member of the royalty, so she probably knows what Waterham is kind of all about. And has now moved back to Glenwood, where her and her husband have just built a house which they plan to retire in. I believe she's got 2 daughters currently in college. Kay comes to the Chamber with a background that fits into much of what we do, but more importantly with the enthusiasm to learn new things, get more involved with reintegrating into the Pope County community, and everyone involved is very excited to have her get started today. I think we give her a round of applause. Events and activities coming up. The first annual Glenwood Night at the Viking Speedway is the Saturday before Waterama, where the Glenwood Chamber, Waterama Brass and Royalty, and Pope County area racers will be featured as honored guests and partake in the activities of the night. There's more being planned every day as these opportunities arise, so stay tuned to the website, email blast that Scott's very fond of, and local area newspapers and radio stations for more info as they're planned and launched. Like Kirk said earlier, over the past couple of years, and especially in the last year, there's been a large number of businesses investing in the area and into the community. This may be by hiring more employees, expanding their business, relocating, or simply remodeling. Glenwood is changing, and that's very exciting to see. I'd like to take a moment to recognize those businesses that have made those types of investments or changes within the community over the past couple of years. Autorama, Bobber's Marine, Cat's Thrift Shop, Central Square, Hair Unlimited, Dairy Queen, Donuts Bakery, Eagle Insurance Agency, Eco Water Systems of Glenwood, Edward Jones, Farm Bureau Insurance, Gas Mart, Gingerbread House Cafe, Glenwood Estates, Glenwood Fleet Supply, Glenwood State Bank, Gulsvig Productions, Hilltop Lumber, I Want Communications, Shear Indulgence, License Bureau Pope County, Midwest Machinery, Minnewaska Abstract and Title, Pope County Courthouse, Pope County Tribune, Screen Prints Plus, State Farm Insurance, Amy Rohr's agency, Studio E Architects, Subway, The Valley Troll, Torgy's on the Lake, and Lakeside Ballroom with their cruise liners, and those are a good time. I've been on both. I'd encourage you to do that this summer. 12 Dozen, Wagner Hardware, Walk-In Closet, Wagnus, Ogdahl and Associates, and WASP. And those that will soon be changing, Kingdom Kids, it was in the paper, is moving into Mike's Lutefisk building up there on Highway 55. Marthaler Chevrolet of Glenwood, which is formerly known as Schweeters, has a little bit of work going on top of the hill. And Pomida, which coming this fall, I believe August, September, there you go, will soon be a Shopko hometown, which is very exciting as well. We'd like to personally thank everyone for their contributions to the community and for their continued support of the Glenwood Lakes Area Chamber. We also look forward to the changes that are around the corner with our CCII project happening downtown that's in the works. Now if we get the president back up here.
Okay, I'd like to take a moment to recognize this year's Chamber Board of Directors. I ask that all the directors please stand when I mention their names and remain standing until the entire board is announced. With the terms ending at the close of this calendar year, Neil Nelson, representing Oberlin Roth and Nelson. Justin Zavaggio, representing American Solutions for Business. Justin Bisey, representing Tom's Food Pride and completing a partial term to fill a vacancy, which he'll move into then, our second vice president. Kirk Stensrud, immediate past president, representing Glacier Ridge Health System. With terms ending December 31st of 2013, Greg Vold, representing Pope County Farm Bureau and Dorridge Dairy. Teresa Jurgensen, representing WASP. Sue Jung, representing Hampton Inn and Suites. Christy Mertens, representing Eagle Financial Services. With terms ending on December 31st, 2014, Ron Christofferson, representing Glenwood Fleet Supply. Pat Falk, representing Minnewaska Area School District. Stephanie Howe, representing Studio E Architects. Pam Langset, representing Glenwood State Bank. And last but not least, our executive director who serves as a non-voting member of our board, Scott Formal. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome her out. One thing I'd like to point out, this is not just your board of directors as the Glenwood Chamber of Commerce. It represents all of us here. Who you saw here today, if any one of you people have an idea what you'd like to see the Glenwood Chamber do to move forward, get a hold of them. We're open to contact by anyone and get the ideas to us because we want to represent you, the businesses. That's what it's all about.